We're asking from our Shaykh to send us something that is going to give us benefit here and hereafter, to guide us in our lives, to guide us in this very confusing life, to guide us in this very confusing life of the Akhir Zaman. This is not the life right now that we are living, that it is clear. This is not life that we are living now in this world, that it is easy, that to find the truth and to live according to that truth, it is simple. Are we understanding that this is a time of confusion? This is a time of complete confusion. This is a time that Dajjal is just waiting around the corner to declare himself. Because all the best ones, they have left. As I said in the khutbah, we are remembering Shaykh Maulana, Qadallah Sir, may Allah raise his station higher and higher, and may his madad reach to us. We are remembering our Shaykh Effendi, Shaykh Abdul Karim al-Qabrisi al-Rabbani, may Allah raise his station, may his madad reach to us. The best ones, they've left. We are here. Don't make no mistake, we're not looking at better days ahead. We're looking at worse days ahead. And you have to be living in a complete bubble to think better days there are ahead. More people have information, not even knowledge these days. More ignorant they become. More heartless they become. More arrogant that they become. And more rebellious they become. This is us. We are putting ourselves in it. We are not taking ourselves away from this. You used to be watching the news maybe once or twice a day. Or you get the newspaper and you read. And now you get the news 24 hours, not only on the television, you have it in your hands. And you're checking it every moment. But all of that is making us to become more ignorant and more heartless. There is something very wrong there. This is not the time of clarity. This is a time of confusion. And because we are living in these times of confusion, more we must hold on to something. So many, they say, hold on to your intelligence. Hold on to ideologies. Hold on to your nationality. Hold on to your family. Hold on to your friends. Some even say, hold on to your religion. Yeah. There are more religious people these days than it was 20 years ago, isn't it? Some may even say, hold on to spirituality. The way we're looking these days, almost everyone is a Sufi. But the situation is not getting better. It's not getting better for the world. It's not getting better that we're looking at it for the believers' conditions. Because we see now there's added confusion. With more religion, there's added confusion. With more egoistic understanding of religion and egoistic understanding of spirituality. Because spirituality without Shariat, without the law, it becomes corrupt. And we're seeing that everywhere. They say we have love, we don't need the law. Becomes corrupt. None of the Sahaba Kiram say we are above the Shariat because we have the love of the Prophet. None. The awliya Allah, they were the ones who put more Shariat to themselves. Because the Shariat of love is even heavier than the Shariat of law. These are the days where there is confusion. Don't make no mistake. So what are we holding on to? The khutbah is saying there are guideposts. Hold on to your guides. If you try to hold on to yourself, it's going to fail. Hold on to your guides. Make sure that your guides are leading you to the right direction, not the wrong direction. Well, look, there are so many guides today too. Guides of Shariat, guides of Tariqat, guides of Hakikat, guides of Ma'rifat, whatever you want to put there, so many. But it's not getting better. It's sinking more and more. Are they reminding us of the fear of Allah? Because what is coming with Mahdi alayhi salam, what is coming in the Malhama Kubra, in the big war, it is not the mercy of Allah. It is the revenge of Allah. The believer is going to be very scared. He is not going to be so arrogant and stubborn and very saying, no, I'm not going to be. Yeah, he has to be very scared. Because the one who polishes his heart, a little speck in his eyes is as huge as the world. Those who are not polishing, everything can be dirty. They say, it's not dirty because compare my heart to the heart of a murderer. It's very clean. Compare my heart to the heart of the one who cheats and lies. It is very clean. But the believer compares his heart to the hearts of the friends of Allah, to the heart of the Prophet ﷺ, and he becomes ashamed and he works harder. So the khutbah is saying to remember death. Who is saying? Allah is saying. Who is saying? His Prophet ﷺ is saying. Who is saying? The awliya, they are saying, and our Shaykh is repeating it over and over and over all his life. But we don't hear that too much these days from everywhere else. We're hearing other things. And these days of the Urs of our Grand Shaykh should make us to remember the death, should make us to remember the reality of that grave, should make us to remember that this is the Akhir Zaman and this is confusion, and we must be very careful and we must protect ourselves against ourselves and against others. What is the remembrance of death? To just imagine we don't have a life, we're going to leave everything, we're going to be in the grave. The remembrance of death, it is an ocean that is never ending. The remembrance of death, to understand that everything is going to finish. How a man can remember death and not prepare for it? He has to prepare for it. How do you prepare for your death? To make sure that you're not putting fire in your grave. How do you put fire in your grave? If you have the fire inside, that you didn't finish the fire before you enter into your grave, you're going to bring it, and your whole life, that fire that you have, you've been sending it. And you're not taking, we are not taking these holy days and nights to put out that fire that is inside of us, that shaitan and that ego that is inside of us. Because we are too busy. We are too busy with this life. We're too busy with our families. We're too busy with this dunya. But when the angel of death comes to us, our families are not going to save us. Our work will not save us. this dunya is not going to do anything. Some may say, oh, my Shaykh is going to save us. Your Shaykh is going to save as much as you are submitting to him. You cannot be in a state where you are just going to be disobedient and arrogant and stubborn, and later to say, my Shaykh is going to save. Our Shaykh, Shaykh Effendi, he is going to be the first one who is going to smack us. We are running, we are saying, we are weak, help us, we are trying. That is different. That is not arrogance. That is sincerity. And the look of an arrogant person and a sincere person, it is open. And the actions of a sincere person and the arrogant person, they are also open. Shaykh Effendi is saying over and over again, watch what you're sending into the grave today. If we are not getting rid of the fire, then we are going to bring the fire. We must understand what that fire is for each and every one of us. We must understand what it is that blocking, that way between us and our original home, the paradise. What are the veils that is blocking us from our Shaykh, from being near? We cannot be stubborn. There is another veil. We understand all of this. What are you going to do if you don't have a guidepost? If you're not following, then you're going to end up making the same mistake again. It's like the man admitting that he is sick and saying, I'm sick, finally, subhanallah. Understanding I'm sick from this disease, not that disease. MashaAllah, very good, you make some progress. But he's going to the wrong doctor for his medicine. But he's making his own medicine because he doesn't like what the doctor is making. But he doesn't care for any medicine. He says, Allah is going to cure me. The day of Barat is coming very near. The day of accounting. The day that all our intentions and actions is going to be shown to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, is going to be sealed. We should be worried for that. You and me, we should be very worried. We should look at these days very heavily, because it's not going to come ever again. And we have no guarantee we're going to reach to the next Barat, or the next year, or the next day. Oh, it used to be in the old days. This is what the Sufi sheikhs, they are going to be warning people about. Warning people, giving them hope about the mercy of Allah, but being very heavy, telling people to fear Allah. In these days we are seeing not only they are together with tyrants, sitting with them, hugging them, supporting them. We're seeing that they are saying things that are completely against what the Holy Prophet ﷺ is teaching. Don't worry about yesterday, some are saying. It's already past. Don't worry about yesterday. Don't worry about your future, because you never know what's going to happen. They are saying, just be happy for today. Last I checked, these are not the days of happiness. Yes, we are thankful. Of course, we are thankful to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. But these are not the days of happiness, because nothing that is happening today is pleasing to Allah and His Prophet. Can you sincerely say what is happening today? From individuals to groups to nations to the whole world, it is pleasing to Allah and His Prophet? No. They say, then be happy for today. And we just heard what the Holy Prophet ﷺ is saying. What the awliya Allah, they are saying. Inshallah, think death often. think and work towards the death of our ego. You cannot kill it completely, but you must not feed it. You must choke it. You must suffocate it. You cannot feed it. Get rid of it. Otherwise, it's going to be our companion in the grave. May Allah forgive us, make us to wake up, make us to work, make us to become sincere, make us to be merciful to each other, and make us to be very hard on ourselves, to step on our ego. For the sake of the Holy Prophet ﷺ, for the sake of Sultan al-Awliya and Sahib al-Sayf al-Fatiha. Amin. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.